That's Championship round 15 complete. Let's unpack it. Every game, every team, every goal. Get your thoughts down in the comments. We'll go top to bottom as ever. Stay tuned until the end where I'll give you my team and goal of the week. Burnley 4, Swansea 0. We have new leaders. Burnley go top after dismantling Swansea up at Turf Moor. Fullback to fullback, Matson crosses for Vitinho to head home the opener. Jay Rodriguez forces home the second from pretty much an identical spot. Brownhill and Zaroury lethal finish, and it's 3-0. J Rod smashes home his second, 7 for the season for him, 4-0. Worse to terrible for Swansea. Pirro red-carded violent conduct. Burnley, fantastic. 1 defeat in 15 in all comps this season. We've said they can be ineffectual with converting their possession into wins. Not yesterday. Can they keep it up? Swansea, bit of a pass for today from me after the excellent recent run. But how will they respond without Joel Pirro? Sheffield United 3, Blackpool 3. Absurdly newsworthy game at Bramall Lane. So much incident. Are we all ready? Sharp nods down for McAtee. Blades 1 up inside 10. Spill from Maxwell, and Jai pounces to head home his 6th of the campaign, 2-0. Blackpool are going in half-time level though. Yates got a double last week. Here's another quick fire pair from him. First, heading in from Dougal's cross. Beautiful cushioned volley here for his second. Egan's interception turned into a perfect through ball for Dougal to then give Blackpool the lead. Getting feisty now, Ekpiteta gets a second yellow. Bit of an ill-advised tackle when you're already on a booking. Even sillier second yellow for Thompson, kicking the ball at Ahmed Hodzic. Brewster misses from the spot to equalise on 88. Still 3-2 if you're keeping up. Norwood does equalise on 98, volleying in right-footed through the crowd. More feistiness on full time. Fotheringham and Lavery go full Royal Rumble and bring the red card count up to 4. Ridiculous game. Given the chaos, it probably shouldn't be judged by any sensible terms. Big picture though, the Blades' poor run continues. A meagre 2 points across 4 games is turning in from a little slip into a big slip, given their great run prior to this. Blackpool 3 undefeated, 4 points off parachute teams in the last 2 games is encouraging. Watford 2, Norwich 1. Bilic asked for a response from the Hornets and he got one. Missed penalties ahoy this round. Good save from Gunning goal from Loser after Gibbs fouled Sarr playing off the left and causing plenty of bother. Sarr and Loser involved again. Lovely pick out from Sarr to find Loser. Bouncy finish into the corner for 1-0. Good again from Sarr. The ball ends up with Davis close to goal, who coolly controls and fires home. Sargent gets one back for 2-1. Nobody has scored more in the Championship than him this season. It ends 2-1. That's 2 wins, 2 defeats now for Bilic. Luckily for him, no one streaking away at the top. That includes Norwich, back-to-back defeats. 1 win in 5 for them. A run that needs stopping pretty quickly. That's the top 3 done. On to the rest of the playoff spots next. First, I'd love you to hit the like button and support the channel. Luton 3, QPR 1. QPR, another team up at the top, not winning this round. They come a cropper at Luton. 1 defeat in 10 now for the Hatters. Adebayo starts to score in 3 for him now after an uncharacteristically slow start to the season. Second bounces in off done after a good press by Cameron Jerome. Rangers back to 2-1. Horvath, a bit unlucky with the own goal after the ball comes back off the bar, bounces in off him. Cornick for Freeman to make it safe against his old club. The points tap turns off for QPR after those 3 straight wins. Luton look strong. They've got used to being in the playoff spots last season. Could well be in there again very soon. Middlesbrough 1, Blackburn 2. Now, it's the fun week in the Blackburn win-lose, 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 win-lose rotation. Not many fun weeks, though, for Borough lately. Lenihan swapped Blackburn for Middlesbrough close season. He scored for them here. Own goal, though. Blackburn 1-0. All-out power play from Gallagher here for the second. Brilliant. Absolutely leathers this one home. Watmore gets one back before half-time. Second half shutout, though, means it ends 2-1 Rovers. Blackburn have now won more games than anyone else in the division. Turn some of the defeats into draws, and they are laughing. Middlesbrough, little point again in football analysis here. Manager needed ASAP before we get onto that. Carrick link seems to have calmed down. Interesting and big decision now for Steve Gibson. Reading 0, West Brom 2. Football psychology 101 here. Sack the manager because the team can't win. Team immediately win. And West Brom score 2 goals from a 0.58 XG. The complete opposite of everything that was happening under poor old Steve Bruce. Lovely step over an early strike in one movement for Phillips for 1-0. Even better strike from Gardner-Hickman for the second. 1 point in 3 for Reading. Don't want to let that brilliant home form drop off, do they? West Brom, nice for their fans to see a win, but long term, it's now about securing a good managerial hire, and this squad is more than capable of going on a strong run. That is a theme for a few teams in the Championship at the moment. Top 6 done. Time to quickly talk about the OneFootball app. Download it for free via the link down in the description. Such a useful app when I'm doing these reviews for info, news and stats. Obviously, I use it mainly for the Championship, but that is the tip of the iceberg in terms of the leagues covered on OneFootball, including Serie A, and every Saturday night OneFootball stream a selected top Italian fixture within the app for free. Last night it was Atalanta who went top of the division thanks to an Ademola Lookman winner. Small world, eh? Download OneFootball for free. Don't use the App Store. Click the link down in the description. Sunderland 2, Wigan 1. Yes, we are still banging on about Sunderland's lack of strikers, and we will do until they come back, but they won without them against the Wigan team, who are very, very good on their travels. Plenty of returning ex-Sunderland players representing Wigan. So, of course, it was Charlie White who gave them the lead. Embleton equalises from Sirkin's centre. And then Sirkin himself rounds off a great afternoon by heading home the winner. Probably a little bit much to expect a centre-half to win them games regularly, but needs must for Tony Mowbray, and someone has to score for Sunderland in Sims and Stewart's absence. Wigan, 4 defeats in 6 now. Still, it's been a very good start, and they want to stop that particular trend growing 2, 3 or maybe 4 heads. Bristol City 1, Millwall 2. Well, those Rowett to West Brom links did nothing to stop Millwall. Back-to-back wins for the Lions, and they finally win away from home. Here's Tom Bradshaw pouncing just before half-time for 1-0. Conway's delicious centre forces Hutchinson into an own goal, 1-1. What a mess for the winner. 3 City players going for the same ball, including vitally the keeper. Fleming strokes in his 5th in his last 5 games. 10 points in 5 for Millwall. Nice. Change of shape, change of keeper, and new signings acclimatising, especially Fleming. Bristol City unable to build on the midweek win over Preston. Big picture, 5 defeats in 7. Preston 0, Stoke 2. Alex Neil returns to Preston and he leaves with 3 points. Back-to-back wins for Stoke now. Smallbone in the 10. In the box, nice finish for the opener. Remember before that long injury layoff when Tyrese Campbell's numbers were off the charts good and he looked like a real mega prospect. Beautiful goal by Campbell to make it safe. Preston maybe with that midweek game in their legs. Bad few days for them. Stoke, really positive bounce from that Watford defeat. And if that's the old Campbell back, watch out. We are heading in to the final quarter. But first, some poetry here on the channel. 25,000 in the tribe. ring the bell and hit subscribe. Rotherham 2, Huddersfield 1. Taylor versus Fotheringham in the battle of two of the newest bosses in the Championship. And it's the more understated Taylor who takes the honours in a close one at the New York. Barlaser gets his 5th assist of the season for Rotherham, sliding in Washington for a nice curler, 1-0. The set play maestro, Sorba Thomas, picks out Danny Ward with a nicely rehearsed low corner for 1-1. Rotherham, though, playing all the hits for us for the winner. Free kick, kept alive, put back in via the second phase by Barlaser. Richard Wood heads down. Kelly off the bench 3 minutes earlier arrives to score the winner. The Millers now second in the table for home points accumulated. Brilliant stuff. First win for Taylor. Big. Huddersfield, 4 points in 4 games under Fotheringham is passable for a start. But looking at that bottom 6, we could get a highest tide here. So they might need to ramp up that points accumulation. Cardiff 0, Coventry 1. Really good stuff from Coventry this. Excellent result for the Sky Blues. 1 defeat in 6. And that was to the new leaders Burnley. Only 3 goals conceded in those 6 games too. They mean business now. The mountain they'd left themselves to climb is probably more of a steep hill now. Gyökeres with the goal, 4 for the season for him. Not many regular goal scorers circulating in the teams down at the bottom of the table. Big potential asset if he can up that goal tally. Cardiff have looked good under caretaker boss Hudson. First defeat for him. So we're still in thumbs up territory there. My take on Coventry remains exactly the same. The table, I believe, is distorted by the pitch issues. They've caught up in terms of sharpness now. I think 9 points in 6 is positive. I think that trend up will maintain. Hull 0, Birmingham 2. This game was delayed a day for TV and then delayed 20 more minutes because the goals were too tall. No word of a lie, the Championship, everybody. Birmingham take advantage of this instability at the moment at Hull to continue their good run. Here's Deeney with the opener from the spot. He just never misses penalties, that guy, does he? Bakuna, lovely second, drilled in with the left foot from outside the box. Eustace really getting a tune out of him. Late on in the game, Deeney actually does miss a penalty. How about that? Usual narratives here hold for both clubs. Birmingham, excellent work by John Eustace. Back-to-back wins. 1 defeat in 7. Thumbs up from me. Hull, dismal, disarray. Downward spiral continuing. They need a really good hire. We've said it a few times in this show. In the dugout. And they need it blooming soon. 8 defeats in 10. Dreadful form. To the tables. And well done Burnley, who go top. But it is weird up there. These points totals are lower than normal for this stage of the season. Nobody near 2 points per game, and 5 of the top 8 did not win this weekend. It's there if someone wants it. If not, this is all going to get very squished up. Good round for Coventry and West Brom down near the bottom. They were the only winners in the bottom 8. Team of the round, crikey, lots of candidates this round. Millwall finally win away. Coventry and Stoke also good away wins. Blackburn maintain their stripy streak. Sunderland win with no strikers. Any of those teams I would accept as a good shout. But I'm going to play the sympathy card again to the West Brom fans. They are my team of the round. They've had a rubbish time this season. They won at Reading, who are statistically the best home team in the league. So West Brom, my team of the round. My goal of the round, well, we'll rule out the 2 excellent West Brom strikes on the ground that we've already made then, team of the round. I think I'm between Yates of Blackpool, Gallagher of Blackburn, Campbell of Stoke. I feel bad because Yates scored a brilliant goal last week, didn't he, and missed out that dribble against Watford. But look, I really like the Tyrese Campbell coolness. That's my goal of the round. We'd love to see him back to somewhere near where he was before he was injured. Get your thoughts in on goal and team of the round. Remember, we're talking about the whole division, not just the team that you support. Plenty of mentions for West Brom to end this show. And they were a story earlier in the week with a stacking of Steve Bruce. Click up here to see my take on that decision and join the debate in the comments about who indeed would be a good replacement at the Hawthorns.